Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's time to talk Casper, this insane blockchain that we've been talking about now for a couple of months on the channel, and there is some pretty exciting developments. Is this truly going to be the next big competitor to Ethereum? Well, a lot of people think so, and this thing is rapid. So make sure you subscribe to the channel quick, because otherwise you're going to miss it. And with that being said, let's get into this one. So Casper currently trading 4 cents 669. If you've been watching my videos, been part of the live streams, you know we've been talking about a pullback in Casper recently. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It allows consolidation, it allows a new floor price, and then we start to move once again. But there is some pretty big developments coming with this. Currently trading there with 3.58% up, just under $1 billion in market cap. Trust me, that is not going to stay there for a long time. And 11.6 million in volume, up around 12.5%. And just, I wanted to give you this example. This is the current Casper chain. This is the blocks that it's mining. You can see these blocks moving around. These are blocks generated in parallel, that it doesn't go to waste. This is why Casper is so unbelievably fast. It uses every single block that is coming out there. They even tested a block with 1.4 million transactions through. They are going to scale this to potentially 30,000 transactions per block. Absolutely insane. And those blocks will be mined at a 1 second interval. So pretty crazy when you think about it. But what's been going on with Casper? Well, they are continuing to build their platform, continuing to get out there and let the world know. They've been the Casper Ambassador event that happened in Kampala in Uganda. Again, just getting the word out there. Some key speakers as part of the Casper team. Once again, showcasing exactly what it's all about. You see this picture in the top left-hand side. Fair launch, efficiency, speed, near instant transactions. You can see Casper on this graph. It did come out back in June 22 and has been around for a long time. We were talking about it on the channel. I kind of want to feel back end of last year, we were starting to cover it. A lot of the community did get into this, and a lot of the community really reaping some of those rewards. But we did purchase some miners, and I'll show you them in just a second, what we're getting from them. But it's super early still with this chain. It's so early. You think about things like SHIB or even Ethereum, how long those have been around, and Casper for me is really early. You've got a great opportunity to get into this. And why am I so excited about it? Well, it's because people talk about this. They talk about this Casper versus Ethereum. Now, we know Ethereum hasn't really delivered on its upgrade, on the Shanghai upgrade, as well as the Sharding was coming along, and it's given the opportunity to innovative and super quick blockchains to really come in and steal their thunder. Remember, Casper is a layer 1, exactly the same as Ethereum is, but it goes and talk about here, Ethereum falters, the newcomer rise to claim the dethrone is Casper, the cryptocurrency that solves the issue of decentralization, scalability, and security without compromise. It says here, if Casper remains faithful to fair and decentralized proof of work mining, any Casper holder can mine and earn block rewards, preventing centralization. I think that's such an important point. As much as proof of stake does support a environmentally friendly industry, the reality here is, though, proof of work is absolutely a real key in decentralization. It allows basically people that install hardwares through a mathematical algorithm to solve it. It runs over the K-heavy hash algorithm, whereas proof of stake and validators, well, we know exactly how that goes. If you've been watching my Terra Luna Classic videos, we know exactly kind of where manipulation from validators can come. And secondly, Casper has broken scalability records. This is the most important part here. The Ghost DAG infrastructure currently processes 1 block per second, but that is planned to go to 10 blocks per second, and in the near future, 100 blocks per second. The equivalent is then, in terms of transactions, we get 30,000 transactions per second. And if you compare that to Ethereum, it's currently at 10 seconds per block. Well, Casper is in its own league. And I think this is why people suddenly are waking up to what this is and how they can do. Now, remember, like I said, this is really early on. When it is in Casper, they're talking about smart contracts. They're talking about NFTs. The world right now isn't even ready for how quick Casper is going to be. And I think that's why this is so exciting. They continue to build out. They continue to innovate, develop, and again, all the while it's still at under 5 cents. Absolutely insane. Just to give you a view of where we are currently, we're currently mining around 200 gigahashes. We have 2 KS0 miners that mine here on the channel, and we're just in the about $6 in the last 24 hours. And again, the last week we paid about $40.50. This continues to bring back some revenue. The actual mining rewards were much higher as the scalability does increase, but we will be looking as ever to increase that and ensure that we are continuing to mine it. Remember, this is a long-term hold. So even when you take take into effect that dollar average, look at the actual Casper we're mining, 120 Casper in the last 24 hours. You think about what price that could be. Bear in mind, we've already killed 2 zeros. Well, actually 120 Casper suddenly starts to add a significant amount of value given what could come down the line. When we talk about things like Ethereum and we talk about Solana, all those that have been around for a while, Casper's still super early. So what do we got in terms of price action? Well, you see RSI is slightly up. We did talk about the potential of getting in. If you were in my live stream the other day, we said we might see this push down, came down, bounced off that 474 range. Whether we get the continuation down, that will be left to said. I don't think so. I think we probably see a bounce on the upside, giving us this kind of 48.4 range, potentially even heading up to 49 before we retest 51.95. But there is a significant bit of volume. The 200 EMA down here is looking pretty bullish, which is good news. Like I said, RSI is looking pretty solid as well. So currently heading up to that PLC line at 479. But Casper, for me, is a great project with a ton of potential and is scaling like you wouldn't believe. So let me know in the comments down below, have you bought Casper yet? And why are you so excited about this blockchain? I'm very interested in what you said. We're going to cover it all on this channel. So if you want more Casper content, you know what to do. Smash the like down below, subscribe to the channel, and get ready for the next Casper update. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.